There's a couple things that I love about this job. One, I get a chance to talk about my alma mater every day. Getting a chance to talk about BC and be on this campus every day is unbelievable. Anybody who went here knows how much fun that is. And I love coaching baseball. I love talking about baseball. I love teaching baseball. I love learning about baseball. And I love getting a chance to teach and mentor some of our players on off the field stuff. I love doing that. Yeah, I'm really excited about the future here, and you know, there's something that there's this great tradition here at Boston College. Coach Pellegrini taking the team to the College World Series twice, in fact. So there's a history of winning here, and then you know, Coach Hughes, brought bird ball to the heights, and that brand of baseball that we're going to kind of continue on, and he really got things rolling again, and Coach Aoki was able to continue that on. We've had success here, being in the national tournament recently, and so it's a really exciting time to kind of get that and keep that momentum rolling. It's like getting yourself ready for a test. You do all your studying before the test, and then when you walk in, you're prepared and you know the answers. And that's kind of be the way that we're going to talk about things is put our boys in situations and practice and talk about the small things and the details and be really caught up in the process. So once the game comes, like I said, it's like going into a test that you've studied for. In an ideal world, for us as a coaching staff, we want to be able to sit back and just watch them play baseball because they know the answers to the test. A couple different ones. One is control what you can control. That's going to be something we can talk about all the time, especially in baseball when there's so many outside factors in everything that you're doing. Another thing that people talk to me about, somebody had told me when I was younger, was do everything you can to make sure you reach your potential, whatever that is. We're talking about on the baseball field, in the classroom, whenever it is you're done, make sure that you can look back and say, I did everything I could to make sure I got to my potential, whatever it is. First and foremost would be my parents, the core values that they instilled in me and everything that they taught me growing up. And then Coach Hughes has been a big influence on me, having played for him and then coached for him twice. He's one of the best in the business. I love the Olympics. I love any time that you can root for Team USA, and I love it. I can't imagine a bigger honor than being able to wear Team USA on your chest, and that's come from somebody who I now have a chance to come back and coach in my alma mater. I love the competition aspect of it. That's something that I thrive on personally. I love competing in everything we do. So the competition aspect first and foremost, but also the values that it gives you off the field as well, working towards a goal, discipline that it teaches you, time management skills, all those other things that then allow you to be successful in things off the field. I don't believe in superstitions. I don't believe in luck. If you do all your work beforehand and you're prepared, then luck's not going to factor in. Good luck or bad luck. I don't believe in bad luck either. It's just, if you don't do your work, then that's what happens. One of my favorite books is James Allen, As a Man Thinketh. It just talks about basically you are what you think you are, and how you get to that goal, and everything that you do needs to be focused on where it is you want to go and what you want to be. It's a great book, really good life lessons book. Shawshank Redemption, I love that movie, and Good Will Hunting. Those are a couple of my favorites. Anything with Will Ferrell, he pretty much walks in a room and says hi, and I'm going to start laughing. That guy's unbelievable. And then obviously some of the baseball movies that we all love, Field of Dreams and Bull Durham and Sandlot. Those are some of my favorites. I cannot handle being lied to or seeing other people lying. I hate that. Probably going back to talking about my parents and the core values they instilled in me. I can't handle that, and I can't handle laziness. Golf. Yeah, it's talk about going back to the thing you love about sports being competition. You have to figure out a way to keep getting that competition. And golf's a great one because you can compete against somebody else you're playing with, but you're also competing against yourself every time out. My favorite hobby outside of sports, probably cooking. I love to cook, yeah. When I get a chance to get out of the office early enough to get home and make some dinner, having some friends over, whoever's around, being able to cook some dinner, and always do that when I'm home for the holidays. We have a bunch of us will come over and make homemade gnocchi around Thanksgiving time or Christmas time. We always do homemade ravioli. It's a blast. I love cooking. I would love to see college baseball go to wood bats. We talk about trying to speed the game up all the time, but that would do it. It would also help teach our guys to pitch to contact, which is, it's hard to tell guys that when they can make good pitches and make a good pitch and guy doesn't put a great swing on it and still hits a double off the wall. So I would love to see wood bats in college baseball. one of the things that drives me nuts about sports now that I hate seeing, and it's obviously in professional sports a lot, and you see it creeping into college sometimes, is people trying to draw attention to themselves for things other than what they're supposed to be doing. I hate that, whether it's how they're wearing the uniform or celebration after a home run. That drives me nuts, trying to bring attention to yourself as opposed to team. It's also like trying to get credit for something you're supposed to do. You just gotta hit the drive in and run, but you're supposed to get hit the drive in and run. You made a great play up the middle. You're supposed to make that play. Cal Ripken, for a couple of reasons. One, great family man. You always see him being around and talking about his family all the time. Great family man, and the way he went to work every day. It's every day he was going to go to work. He was going to get his job done, no matter what was going on around him. Ted Williams as well, not just for what everybody knows him. He's the greatest hero that ever lived. And obviously, being here in Boston, we all know about Ted Williams, but this is a guy that went and served his country twice in the middle of his career. Lost 2 big chunks at the prime of his career to serve his country for something that he believed in. That to me is pretty amazing. I grew up rooting for the Mets, and then having lived here in Boston and got a chance to play for the Red Sox and work for the Red Sox. I still root for the Sox as well. I grew up rooting for the Giants, and then I started rooting for the Patriots when I was in college, and because of Bill Parcells. I'm a big Bill Parcells fan, and then Bill Belichick as well. I love rooting for both of those two guys.